Hello, and welcome to CopTubeAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. I'd like to thank you, those who are teenagers, ages 13 to 17. We're going to be talking about a subject that hits home to a lot of Americans. It's a very sad subject. I'm going to address it from both ends, from the side of the victim and the side of the perpetrator, the one who's committed the act. We're on lesson number 15, serial killing. What a hateful act. Because the victim doesn't know that he or she or they are going to be victimized until it's too late, until the hawk has fallen down and come down on its prey. All right? Serial killing is a very ugly thing. It's a cowardly thing to do. Because a serial killer doesn't bring warning. They don't give warning. They set you up for the kill. They set you up for the slaughter. So what I have to teach CopTube America teens is that they are out here and they are real. Go to any police department and they'll tell you about a serial killer. They have a pattern. They have a rhythm. Why they do what they do, people only know. Sickness is one of them. Copycat killing is another one. Some people want a name for themselves. People might say, well, you can get that playing basketball. Not for them. Not for them. All you can do with a serial killer is find them and lock them up with life in prison or the death penalty. So like two ways to deal with a serial killer. All right? I just don't want teenagers, because they are, one, trusting, two, not knowing, three, kind of nonchalant, and serial killers know that. Nonchalant about their habits and where they go, and la-di-da and la-di-do, and there's everything else. Just swinging off the chandeliers of life and not paying attention until it's too late, until they're in the moment, until the hawk or the eagle has come down on its prey. They watch you. They're sneaky. They're mesmerizing. They're captivating. They're entrapping. They think they know everything. They will keep your attention and set you up. That's how some of them are. They know the art of persuasion to carry you off. They make you feel comfortable. They're your automatic friend. Oh no. Unless they come to you and you don't know, they attack you. That's when you see the evil of it all unfolding. And then, are you prepared to deal with it? So here's how you deal with serial killing. Don't go out 2 a.m. in the morning. Don't go over people's houses just because they invite you. Oh, they're so nice. Don't take warnings nonchalant. Everybody who's been killed by a serial killer, if they could come back and tell you about the horrific experience. Wow. How frightening. It looks frightening, doesn't it? If you see some things on TV, it just looks frightening. Somebody to attack you. Somebody to put a little something in your drink just to loosen you up. Make you feel like, where am I? An elusive feeling. That's why you never leave your drinks. Now, I don't condone, I'm with the law on this 100% now, I don't condone teenagers drinking. There's things that you must learn that go out here in the public, that go on behind closed doors. You have no clue. That's why they don't want teenagers drinking. You have a lot to learn. Yes, people put things, not that they can, they put things in alcohol. Some people hate teenagers. You may love yourself, but I'm trying to tell you that some people hate teenagers. And they sit there at home and they fester. And they stew. And you think that they'll come out and bomb schools. No, a lot of them just pick you off one by one. Who knows how many teenagers have died at the hands of a serial killer? Serial killers oftentimes lie. That's one thing they do very well. They lie. They lie about the number of people that they kill. They lie about killing them, period. They just lie. That's why I said they're cowards. You cannot be so naive, unknowing, wear rose-colored glasses over those beautiful eyes and think nothing can happen to me such as this. That's foolishness. Your common sense needs to be exercised. Yes, it can happen. One of your friends can be a serial killer. One of your friends can go around putting things in alcohol or things that you smoke and have no business doing it, that can damage your brains, damage your lungs, put things in your blood system that can make you sick. It's sad. It's sad that you have to think about everything that you do. Every place that you go. Yes, the parents want you to do what? Let me know where you are. Let me know. They're not being nosy. They know something that you don't think about. Serial killing. There are 3 elements. Need I remind you what elements are? They are these things. And in law, they are acts that people commit. Ugly, ugly acts. Jeffrey Dahmer's serial killer. A prolific serial killer. And about the time they got up to him, he had killed so many people. I dare not, just go on the internet, I dare not give praise and publicity to a serial killer, because that's what they want. They suffer from low self-esteem. And on the flip side, their self-esteem is so high after they killed and got away with it. That's what makes them so great in their minds. They do it privately. Yes, they will kidnap young teenage girls and put them in basements. And your friends will never see you again. And you can scream and holler, but they've already prepared for that day. You didn't. That's why you might be down in that basement. Some serial killers have dug basements. And you say, why don't law enforcement? We don't know what they've done. It's so private. Get you in the house, get you topsy-turvy, or knock you out with a fist punch or choke you. And before you know it, you're in an unconscious state. Drag down some stairs Lord knows how many, and put in a dungeon that's underground. Most basements are underground. How in the world, you don't even know where you are, how will you be able to get out? Because they believe in chaining people. Oh, there's some people still alive. You have to be careful. This world, we're trying to straighten out now with CopTube America, giving you the elements of criminal law, the elements of crime, so you may identify what in the world is going on. Do you guys say yes, you do understand? Do you understand our purpose for doing this? To save your life. Oh, we'll deal with a thing called theft and murder and all that. But now you understand, because the majority of people are not serial killers. They're scary because they're sneaky. They have no care for human life. They love to see people suffer. It makes them feel good. They can't go to a party and enjoy life such as you. I wonder why they do. Because they hate. But they do it oftentimes with a smile on their face. They're like if you ever see a mouse just running in the field, way up there, that mouse is not aware that that hawk or that vulture or that eagle is about to swoop down and kill him or take him away for the kill later. Some birds play with their prey. Serial killers consider humans that they've captured prey. They're like eagles. They're like hawks. They're like vultures. And they swoop down on the weak. They may have a knife with them and put it to your throat in darkness. You were just jogging. Do not jog at night. Oh, yes, there are team serial killers as well. There are gangs into serial killing as well. People are all focused, and they're happy about this, all focused on this list. The top 100 most repeatedly broken laws in America. And while we're focused on this, guess what? Because y'all need to stop. We need to get to the serious crimes. Please do stop. Please cut this thing in half, because we have serial killers amongst us. We got to stop some of this petty stuff and this war with each other, and y'all killing each other and assaulting each other. And every time you turn around, calls into 911 because you can't get along in society with each other. Police officers give away more traffic tickets than anything else. However, when you guys keep burning up 911 over foolishness because you have upset one another, how can we therefore put our focus on serial killers? They know we're not. They know we're incapable because we are so inundated, flooded with nonsense. We would love to catch serial killers. They work everywhere. They live everywhere. They're so good at this, and they know law enforcement is dealing with gangs and drive-bys, and we're dealing with rapes, simple assaults, folk fussing and cussing and going all off. children fighting, and you guys don't realize there are serial killers amongst us. I want everybody to stop all of this. If I can take all of this and throw it away, if you guys could just get rid of this nonsense, rampaging, looting, everything that's taking officers' time, investigators' time, chief of police and mayors and oh Lord, administrators, governors' time, we can find out and keep our mind on the sickness, the real problem in life. Serial killing. People who want to kill and pick off Americans. They can be male, they can be female, they can be young, they can be old, they can be dressed nicely, they can be bums in the street, they can be disguised. And as long as you guys, so that's why I'm saying this generation can change things. Please tell your parents, look, we ain't got time for this. There are serial killers in the world. Enough of this picking on each other. Enough of this jockeying for first position in a person's life. People know if they want you first in their life. That's why parents are holding on to their children, because they know there are serial killers in America. They could be black. They could be white. They could be Hispanic. They could be Asian. It matters not. Just know that they're here. There's something wrong about walking out of a restaurant and you're going to your car and somebody comes up behind you. That's why people shouldn't play. But they come up behind you and there you go, gone. They have their hand on your face, covering your nose and your mouth, or got a knife to your throat, or a gun in your back, or they just hope you get a flat tire, or they bump you while you're driving. See, y'all are focused on so much that you don't understand the seriousness. Children, we can work on children being kidnapped and serial killers. If everybody would just calm down and stop wilding out in the USA. Do you guys understand it? Please say that you do. We have issues. Doctors can't focus on cancer patients and real serious issues because they're dealing with broken arms, busted eye sockets, all this foolishness. But you know what? Serial killers know this. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They kill in multiples. Oh, maybe 5 this week. Oh, they're doing it right now. They're doing it right now. There's so much ruckus going on that officers, and because you guys in the United States keep us so busy on misdemeanors and first-degree murder, second-degree murder, third-degree murder, voluntary murder, involuntary murder, manslaughter, keep us so busy on trying to kill your spouse, arguing, domestics, stealing from your employers, all of this stuff. Fake rapes, lying, everything that we can't seem to focus and find out who is killing people. And it's everybody's fault because this right here, people are willing to fill up our prisons and act like they're insane when they're not. I want everybody to stop being so selfish. Calm down. Serial killers are in schools. They're being born every day. They're killing people every day. They're hoping I don't talk about them, but I am. You don't know who they are. They can be businessmen, businesswomen, delivering your mail. Who's to say? They could be ministers, carting you off and hoping you're freaking out, hoping you're panicking. They love it. They lust after it. Believe me. And there's nothing we can do. Hopefully we don't find you dead. But that's after some 74 dead, 75 dead, 52 dead, 3 dead, 4. Trust me, they find a serial killer, believe you me, there are a lot more dead bodies and they just didn't get started. Some people like it. You know, serial killers, because they're so organized at times, okay, it's hard to track them. They got that thing down to a science because everybody want to play around. Everybody want to keep this list rolling. Until you miss a cousin, a niece, a nephew, a son or daughter, but could you have stopped a long time ago? Yes, you could have. Until it hurts. Nobody cares about cancer until it affects them. That's a lot of people's mindset. People are not prepared. You must be prepared. Okay, we're on lesson number 15, serial killing. Elements making up the crime of serial killing. Number 1, a series of 3 or more killings. Number 2, not less than one of which was committed within the United States. And number 3, having common characteristics such as to suggest the reasonable possibility that the crimes were committed by the same act or actors, male or female, males or females. If we ever catch them. Life imprisonment, upwards to the death penalty for this crime. And that's why they know the punishment. And you guys are going around here lottie-dottie, and you've been told and asked by your parents, keep your parents worried, getting high, doing things. You have no earthly idea. It's just not car accident. We can't even catch up to a serial killer because we got people in it over here care about this, care about the kids getting high, care about the kids drinking. Oh, care about your kids being out too late. Oh, the curfew. Care about their grades. Care about everything. Care about a serial killer. Now, that's my profession. And I'm trying to impress upon each and every one of you. Start thinking serial killer. Serial killer. That's how my mother trained me. And that's what kept me on my toes at all times. You put your hands on me, I'm automatically responding. Take karate. Your parents say take karate, they mean it. So you're not so mellow, taking it easy that somebody, any guy, and yes, there are serial rapists, any guy or any woman, mainly serial killers or men, can carton you off. And here you go smiling. Some serial killers, they have a pattern. Prostitutes, blonde-haired girls, older women, white women, black women, Asian women. They have a preference. And they're here to get you. There's nothing we can do. You must help yourself. And that's a big problem. Because people rely on 911 and wish they could dial 911. You better learn how to protect your own flesh. It's not going to take 15 minutes to grab you. It's not going to take 5 minutes to cut your neck. And they know how to do it very well. They're not sloppy. They know to stop you from yelling first. They don't care if you look at them because you're not getting away. They have handcuffs, fisticuffs. They have chains stuffed to the wall. They will put tape over your mouth, wrap you up, and let your eyes gaze upon them. They may take you from limb to limb or just slice you little by little and let you bleed out slowly. And all you're going to do is panic, panic, panic. And they love it. Just like you love cheesecake, they love it. Just like you love a nice cold glass of milk or chocolate milk, the thickening of it all. And they love it. And they lust after it. People say, oh, they're not going to heaven. Hush. Everybody always talking about heaven. Talk about now if you believe. You have to be serious. They have been through high schools and they're in high schools. They're your odd ones sometimes. They're the ones that you've picked on and rejected. They're abused. Some of them are just mentally ill and were born that way. But don't always look at those who are so obvious. Look at the ones that are not. Some of them could be on the football team. Suffer from a head injury or never injured at all. Some of them are in your biology classes. You know, the pencil pocket protector guys. They want to hurt society. Penalty. Life in prison upwards to death. Serial killing damages that occur in a cure will start at $25,000 and up per person. Isn't that amazing? Per victim, plus cost to court. But really, what does it matter? They don't care. They don't care about the cost of court. They do not care about $25,000, $100,000, $1 million. They don't care. They are gone. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, they are gone. They don't have feelings. You guys are not psychologists, therapists. Don't sit around listening to older adults or other teens. Teach your brothers and sisters that no, they're sick. And a lot of times they act like they need help, or I lost a dog, or you know, my cat, and snatch you and put you in a car and wrap you up so fast. They are good at what they do. That's why they're seldom caught. But here's a good distraction right here. Everybody doing this. It's just like stealing out of a store. They go in there. One is the person who's going to steal, and the other one distracts the cashier, and they get away with it. Well, you guys are playing a part in this. I just want to let you know. Because we can't do our job. Detectives can't do our job. We can't hunt for people. Missing people. Because y'all out here, and that's not right. You act like you don't even care about anybody who's missing. But you end up with tape on your mouth. Then you'll get what I'm saying. Male or female. Because there's people out here that, like Jeffrey Dahmer, who was a homosexual. And he got a hold of homosexual young boys. Understand that? Nobody is excused from a serial killer. They will come in your homes as friends to feast on you later. Don't you let everybody in your home. If a police officer does not have a uniform and a badge, or a detective, and they call you before they come, a lot of times, you have to put on your thinking cap, because there are serial killers out here. Halloween, they love.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. The weight of what I say depends on how you feel, but I don't want to bring you down, down, down.